This is a video of me unboxing the Sony DCR-PD170. I'm pretty sure I've done an unboxing of this before in the past, but I found another one and I figured I would unbox it, see if it works properly. I don't remember what the what the listing said on it. I'm pretty sure it works fine. I believe it's just the camera. There's no battery or mic with it. I do have a mic that is on its way, so I can't test the audio with it at the moment, but eventually I will. Let's see. So my whole idea, and I said this in my at the end of my video of my review on the Sony MHS CM1, the orange little camcorder. So I plan to try and stock more cameras that I've already reviewed on my channel on my eBay store, so people can go on there and shop and get the cameras that they want. So that's what one of these is going to be, or that's what this is going to be. I'm going to get all the things that you need for it to work, and it'll be listed at some point on my eBay store. I also have a Panasonic HVX200. I'm waiting for a battery and charger for it, along with a P2 card to test the P2 card slots on it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that one works properly, because HVX200s are really cool. And I have I'm using a sun lamp here for my lighting, so it's warm, okay? It's comfy. It makes me feel good. I don't know if anybody else out there has issues with winter, but one of these lamps actually helps me. So I made sure to grab 2 batteries, because sometimes I'll grab one thinking that it's charged and it's not, but the other one is, so I'll grab 2 of them. Pretty sure I charged both of those very recently, and then I grabbed 2 mini DV tapes to test as well. But yeah, can't test the audio. Because if you don't know, the PD170 does not have an onboard mic. You can only use XLR audio. So let's cut this bad boy open. It's been a while, hasn't it? We haven't done an unboxing for a little bit. How was everybody's Christmas out there? Did anybody get any cool old school retro camcorders? Or any fun accessories? Let me know. Okay. This doesn't feel... The camera really moves around in there. It's a fairly small box. I was actually pretty surprised with how small it is. So hopefully it's not damaged. This looks like a shoebox. Okay. Well, I mean, it works. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like it's intact, so we'll find out. Try to save the bubble wrap because I repurpose it for selling cameras. Generally, like if the box is a decent size as well, or it's in decent condition, I'll save those as well. Not that anybody cares, but I'm just trying to make conversation. So if you're not familiar with the Sony PD170, it's pretty much the Pro version of the Sony VX2100, and then the PD150 is the Pro version of the Sony VX200. And then there's like the PDX 10. I think that one's like the Pro version of the TRV 950. And then I think there's one, I don't remember what the model is, but I think that one is the Pro version of the TRV 900. Which I have yet to review. I got my eyes on a couple of those actually. So maybe here in the near future we will do a review on one of those. What the hell is that, a boogie? No, just cardboard. Okay. That looks like it's in pretty dang good condition. Only problem is it doesn't have the lens hood. I mean, it's not a make or break, but I do like it when the cameras come with the lens hoods. I mean, I don't know the history or the past of this camera. Obviously, the seller probably doesn't either, but let's put this up in here for you. Sometimes I've found them with like the viewfinder, the optic piece kind of broken. So this one looks like it's in good shape. Let's see if we can get it to there. You see the lens at all? Yeah, a little bit. What the heck? Can we have this go away, please? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, looks like a little bit of dust or smudges on the lens. Ain't nothing that you can't clean up. How's the screen look? Looks decent. There's kind of like some, I don't even know, it's like weird like corroding maybe. I don't know if you guys can see it. Up here on the screws. Yeah, it's like some white stuff, and there's a little bit that's along the side here. I don't know exactly what it is. It looks like it might be able to be cleaned up. I'm not sure. So let's throw a battery on it and see if it works properly. Oh, I just realized something. I don't know how I didn't notice this in the pictures before I bought it. There's no freaking hand strap on it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't see that. Okay, I might be able to find a new one for it. That's lame. I can't believe I freaking did not see that. That kind of makes me mad. How much did I get it for? I don't remember exactly. I'd have to look on my phone, but I'm recording this on my phone, so I think it was just like a little over like $100. Wasn't too much. So, all right, let's turn it on. Okay, that ejects the tape. Viewfinder works. I need to find a way to hook this into the live stream. The screen works properly. Shall we throw a tape in it? I got a Fujifilm mini DV tape. Works pretty good. I haven't had any issues with it. It was a brand new tape when I got it, so I don't remember where I got it from. Okay. Seems like it's reading the tape pretty good. Before we record with it, let me go into the menu and let's see if okay, the scroll wheel works decent. It doesn't glitch out like a lot of camcorders do from Sony. Let's see if I can find the run time on this, the hours meter. So operation hours, it's got 85, 10. I don't know what this means. 85 hours, I think. 85 times 10. Drum run time is 44 times 10. Tape run, 22. And threading is 153. So I think it has pretty low hours on it. Yeah, I think it is working. Let's try the zoom here. It read a tape, it didn't throw an error code or anything. So the zoom works. Looks like the ND filter works. How about manual focus? Manual focus works. Okay, now let's try recording. Now there's not going to be any audio in this because I don't have a mic for it, obviously. So we can see if the footage is going to be glitchy or not, though. But it does need to be cleaned up a little bit. Okay. Let's go into playback. I'll let you guys watch it. 850 hours runtime. Is that a lot? Because I know, like, I've seen Panasonics where they say they'll have, like, I've seen some for like 44,000 hours. So let's play. Oh. Okay. Looks like it's working. Yeah. It's not glitchy at all. It was a little bit when I rewound it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it didn't have any like nasty noises or anything when it loaded up the tape. Like it loaded it up real quick and it was ready to go. Like it didn't seem like it was kind of struggling at all. Like it just loaded up and was great. So okay, well, unfortunately I have to find a hand strap for this. So hopefully I can, because that kind of sucks. I really didn't realize that it didn't have that. But it's not the end of the world, I guess, but I mean, it's hard to hold it, you know, handheld like this. You kind of have to hold it underneath to be able to hold it. So more money I gotta spend. So it looks like this one is from 2004 in the second quarter. Can you see it? Yeah, 4B, so 2004, fourth quarter. But yeah, other than that, I think it seems like it's in good condition. The weird, like, screw corroding or whatever kind of weird white stuff I can get cleaned up on it. And then I'm actually pretty surprised that it comes with the trying to get my light to work here. I'm surprised that it comes with the mic bracket here. Usually they are broken off when you want to buy them on eBay. So I'm pretty surprised that it comes with it. And it's not, you know, it's not on life support, because it is really just like a rubber bracket that screws into the top here, which those are kind of dirty as well. So I'm pretty stoked on it. I'm super glad that it works, and hopefully I can find a hand strap for it, and I will get it up on my eBay store with a mic. If I can find a lens hood, I'll get one as well. And then I'll do a listing. Well, yeah, I'll just talk about it. So I've bought I'm stocking camera accessories on my eBay store. So I have like fisheyes on there, some other like top handle, like cold shoe filming handles, along with just a bunch of other stuff like video recorders and stuff like that. So when I go to post this, I will post it as just the camera that will come with the battery, the tape. No, sorry. The battery, the charger, the mic, the lens hood if I can find one, and you know, the whole thing so that it's working. And then I'll make another listing with a fisheye with it. So if you're a skateboarder or anything out there, or you want one of these cameras that has a fisheye, it'll come with one as well. So 2 different listings. So whenever I go to do that. Same with the Panasonic HVX200. I will post with a fisheye separate listing as well. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this camera. It seems like everything works properly on it. All the buttons and everything, the manual focus and all that. One second. Yeah, it is pretty much the pro version of a VX2100, and the PD170 is the pro version of the VX2000. So if you guys have looked into like video recorders or anything like that, if anyone has heard of Cloner Alliance, I did a video like a year or 2 back on the Cloner Alliance. What the hell was it? It was the AV Light or something like that. Anyway, they hit me up again to do a review, and I'm doing it on the Cloner Alliance Box Pro Pocket. I've kind of messed around with it a little bit, and this thing actually seems like it's pretty decent. You can actually power it by the same Sony NPF batteries. It actually comes with one. So you can actually adjust the like the brightness, the contrast of your video, the sharpness and stuff of it, and you can actually capture it. It goes from like RCA to HDMI. So I haven't captured anything with it yet, but I think the footage hopefully will look pretty good. This might be a pretty good buy for people who want to be able to capture their footage really easy, but have better looking footage than just what comes from your AV ports. So I'll be doing a review on this within the next week or 2, so stay on the lookout for that, and hopefully it turns out to be a good video. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I gotta take notes. How long have we been in here for? Only 19 minutes. I kind of planned to be here for about an hour, but we're kind of already done checking this out. So I was planning on just kind of hanging out for a little bit, but not for an entire like 45 minutes. I guess I could open up the HVX box. I haven't even opened it up yet. Yeah. I have to go get it though. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go. I'll edit the description and thumbnail and stuff for it to be a 2-camera unboxing. So give me like a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. This one's packaged a lot better, I think. Maybe I can move my table back so you can see everything. So yeah, this one is a Panasonic HVX200. Like I said, I am waiting for a battery and charger along with a P2 card so I can actually turn it on and test it. But I will open it up so you guys can see it. And this will be for sale at some point as well. Just so you guys are aware. So if anyone's looking for an HVX, I'll have one for sale. And this one's packaged a lot better than the PD170. They actually wrapped the entire thing with packing tape or shipping tape, so that, you know, it's winter time obviously, so it doesn't get wet and then soak into the box and, you know, possibly give the camera water damage, which I appreciate. That's something that I should do when I sell cameras, but I also don't really want to waste packing tape to do that. Oh boy, we got the styrofoam. Wow, this is actually packed very well. My question is, where the heck do people like buy styrofoam and then like cut it to fit perfectly in here? Because I mean, this thing is packed very professionally. Yeah, there's no bots today because I turned the the comments is in subscriber mode, so I think you have to be subscribed for like 20 minutes or something like that to be able to actually comment, and it kind of seems like it's helped, so yay. Also, I've kind of thought, I've had an idea for a while of like doing like live videos like this, but like you can like go live with other people, maybe do kind of like interviews with you guys, whoever, you know, has their own personal camera collection, and we can kind of do like a little live interview kind of podcast thing, and we can check out your guys' cameras as well. Let me know what you think on that idea, and then, you know, you can talk about like what your favorite cameras are, how you got into it, and, you know, just stuff like that. Oh, I always forget how big this camera is. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's right. Came with this like plate. Okay, let's scoot forward a little bit here now. Yeah, it comes with, sorry, this plate. I don't know what kind of tripod that would be. I need to take that off though. Looks like it doesn't come with the covers for the XLR plugins, which is fine. It's clean, mostly. It's mostly just got like styrofoam around on it, and whatever SFTV 09 is. San Francisco TV. Is that like a TV station in San Francisco? Can't really see it, can you? Yeah, anyway, this doesn't come with a battery or anything. The screen is a little wiggly, but not too bad. But yeah, it seems like it's in pretty decent shape. Can we get this to open? Is there a tape? No, no tape. Okay, so yeah, I'll let you guys kind of see it here. I didn't want to set up my like regular filming light because it's just kind of a pain to put up and take down. So this is what we're using here. Lens is, well, it's smudgy, but there's no scratches or anything. I might be able to see it easier if I take this off. I think I got this, what did I offer them? I think I offered like $150 for it. Yeah. So, if you like filming skateboarding and you want a fisheye for one of these do take a 72mm fisheye. So I do have one of those on my eBay store. I have 172, 158, 143mm, and 137mm. Yeah, I really like the DCR-TRB900 as well. I've had a couple of them, but for whatever reason, I had issues with them just not working. So I've gotten rid of those. Still looking for one to actually keep for myself, but I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money for one, because you know, all the money that I actually make from this channel goes into getting more cameras and like accessories and stuff to resell. So like I have to find one that is really specific to like what I want if I'm gonna keep it. Like the VX700 that I have, I got that one for myself, and okay, I'm hearing things. Sorry. Yeah, I'm keeping that one just because those are very rare to find in a good working condition, and they're hard to find. Not a Japanese model, so the one that I have is an English model, and it's in fully working condition. So yeah, I have a VX1000 as well, but I tried fixing it, and I've kind of put that project on the back burner because I don't know how to fix it. So anyway, here's the two cameras. Wow, those are insane on the size difference. So anyway, how much time we been here for? Half an hour? Does anybody have questions or anything? I don't know. I was going to make this into a two-part video, an unboxing of this separate from this, but it only took me like 20 minutes, and yeah. I should do a live Q&A, but I need actual questions from people. Let's see here. Huh. Okay. Well, how many people we got? 5. TRV was my first camcorder too. Classic gamer. Let's see. but I'm afraid that the new eBay account might be a scammer. Wait, what do you, wait, that new eBay account might be a new scammer. What you talking about? You talking about my eBay account? I ain't no scammer. You can see my face. Mine has my logo and everything on there. Oh yeah, that was one thing. I kind of had an idea. I kind of bailed on the idea, but I was gonna do like kind of start my own website for selling cameras and like the accessories and recorders and stuff like that. Just because I thought it would be really cool to kind of start like my own brand, kind of doing that. But I realized that it's a lot more work keeping up with a website than it would be to just list onto eBay. Especially because it's like, you gotta have some form of traction to your website. So I'd have to like post on social medias and stuff like that and like pay for advertising to get people to go to my site. When it's like eBay, when people are looking for cameras, hopefully, you know, they land on my stuff and they get sold. But I mean, if there's people out there that would rather me have like my own website, to be able to just buy specifically from me and like know where to get cameras and the accessories that they're looking for, I would definitely do that. But for the meantime, I am gonna just stick to eBay because it's just a lot easier on my part. And trying to, you know, film YouTube videos and you know, edit and all that kind of stuff makes it really hard to also keep up with a website and post on different social medias and all that, and make reels and try to, yeah, it's a lot of work, especially when you still have a full-time job. I need to be closer to my phone, don't I? I can't see nothing. What's the point of glasses, huh? There's a random eBay account that has 5-star feedback. Is there anything that they've sold? But the feedback looks like it was rated by not accounts. Yeah, I wonder, could be like AI bots or something like that. I have no idea. There are some like accounts that are, like, honestly, like there's a lot of Japanese accounts that I see that are just kind of, they seem kind of sketchy. Like they'll just sell like VX1000s and they don't ever give like a description or anything of like what's wrong with the camera or whatnot. You ask them and they just ghost you. So it's like, I don't know if I trust you. Yeah, that is one thing though. There are some cool Japanese cameras that I want to try out, but some of them are just really expensive or really hard to find. So maybe someday if I get, you know, the courage to go for one, I will do that. Hello, Snow 1102. How are you? Bots. Who's bots? Snow 1102 probably. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. Oh, I just got a notification that somebody bought something from my eBay store. Was it one of you guys? Let me know. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just cut this video short. I wanted to hang out for like an hour, but fisheye question. Wait, did you ask something? Sorry. Is it worth buying a 37mm Century Optic 0.3? I have a Velege right now. See, my thing, I don't know a lot about Century Optics. I know that they made them like for the sizes of like a 58 and a 52mm, but I didn't know that they made a 37mm, so I'm not sure on that. I would probably pass just because of the price of Century Optics, and then it not being as wide as you wanted it to be. So I don't really know how to help you on that one. I would probably just stick with the Velege or the Optica one. Let's see, is the DCR-VX700 Wow, I can't read. the DCR-VX700 is good. Yeah, I mean, it's decent. So really, the VX700 is the consumer model of the VX1000. If you look at the two, so the VX700 is the same as the VX1000. It just doesn't have a 3CCD sensor in it, and it doesn't have the top handle. So if you look at it, it looks like they kind of shortened it a little bit because on the lens, because it doesn't have the 3CCD sensor, and then they just took off the handle. But it looks like a handleless VX1000. I just find them a lot more rare to find in working condition, especially English models, not Japanese models. I've found quite a bit of Japanese models, and I just don't want Japanese models because I can't read anything like in the menu or anything. So I try to stay clear of it, but I know with like VX1000s, that's kind of hard to do, especially if you want a VX1000 but you don't want to spend $1,000 on one, which is just insane. So yeah, I think it's a cool camera. I have some clips and stuff on my channel if you want to check some stuff out. Filmed with the VX700. Oh, let's see. I gotta move those out of the way. Let's see. What do you think of the Handycam, the TRV-17? Hugs from Brazil. I like the TRV-17. I actually just sold the one that I have, just because I was kind of accumulating a lot of camcorders, and so I was like, which ones do I not really reach for all that often? And so I just ended up selling that one. But if you're looking for like a decent like mini DV camcorder that isn't super expensive and generally you can find in working condition, the TRV-17 is pretty good. Really any of like the DCR TRVs are pretty decent. So yeah. What did you guys say? It's a Mark II. I've been finding them around 150 to 200. It's okay for your input. I'll maybe use the money to go tapeless with my TRV. Yeah, if you plan on going tapeless, my two best options for that would be, well, if you plan on using Firewire, like Mini DV or Digital 8, look into a Sony MRC1. You'll spend a little bit of money to get it, but it's the only way you can really go tapeless, or I want to say one of the only ways you can go tapeless using Firewire. The other one is the Immersion RC PowerPlay. That one records through like your AV cable, but it's really, really small, and you can make like just a really compact tapeless setup. So both of those are really good options. Let's see. You own two TRV-900s. Well, send one on over to me, buddy. I'll take one from you. I own a TRV-900, but it's an issue with the mic and the LCD screen. The first one that I bought, it had issues with the like video outsources. So the like Firewire port and like the S-Video port and stuff didn't work properly. So that was kind of weird because I don't think that's a regular issue with those. I could be wrong. And then the second one that I had was like the camera was in beautiful condition, but the seller said that it had like dirty tape heads or something like that. So I was sitting there trying to clean it, and I might have broke it. I don't know, but I was probably using like a crappy like paintbrush to clean the tape heads, and I think that rubbing alcohol ate away like the colored bristles and it got into where the tape heads are, and I think it killed the motor because the drum wouldn't spin anymore. So I don't know if that was my fault or if it was just dead already. So that one, I mean, I went tapeless with it, but I kind kind of wanted like a fully working one, so I ended up selling it. So anyway, those are the two that I've had. I was going to do the power play because I'm using it for a skateboard project. Yeah, that'll make it a lot easier. The one thing that kind of annoys me with the MRC1 is you have to push both of the record buttons. There's like a black one and there's a red one. You have to push them both at the same time to get it to record, and then you have to push stop for it to stop recording. So it's just, you kind of have to think more when you go to record and stop recording, which with the MRC1, you just push one button to record and the same button to stop. So it makes it kind of, you don't have to think about pushing record, you just push it and film. So that is a good option for skateboarding, especially when you're focusing on trying to, you know, stay close and get the right shot. What was my first camcorder? Are we talking like very first, or are we talking like first like retro camcorder? My first one was my very first one technically was like a Panasonic. It was like a cheap little camcorder I got for Christmas when I was like 10 or 11. It was like right when I like first started going out and like riding scooters, and I remember I was riding like a fully like Razor scooter. I ate shit and I had it in my coat pocket, and I fell on, and the screen hit the ground and just I think it was a rock or something, and it just put a hole all the way through the screen. And it was one of the cheap ones where it's like it turns on when you open the screen, so you couldn't see anything after that, so I just had to throw that away. And I don't ever know what happened to the SD card on that. I really wish I had those clips. But the first one that I ever bought for myself was I got like a bunch of Christmas money like early in high school, and I think it was like 220 bucks or something like that. It was the Nikon Coolpix L820, and I found this like crappy like fisheye adapter that you slid over the front, because it was one of those like point and shoot cameras where like you zoom and the lens like motor like moves in and out. So I put it over the front, and it like screwed like into the body, and so I used that for a long time through high school. So that was my first camera that I bought. But my first like retro camcorder that I bought was the JVC GR-AX M50. It was a VHS-C camcorder from like 1997. And I got that one at like a local thrift store for like 15 bucks. I just went to I went to Batteries and Bulbs, and I ended up buying a battery from them. It was like $30 for the damn thing. Same exact ones that like Castor makes, but yeah, they charged me a whole shit ton for it. And the camera worked perfectly fine. And then after that, I bought my Canon GL1. So that was back in like 2018. So I still have my Canon GL1 because it's one of my favorite cameras. So those are my two like favorite first cameras. Anyway, that was long-winded, I'm sorry. So I tried to clean my TRV-900 that I got for $100, but it didn't make no difference. Didn't make it worse, didn't make it better. I ended up finding one on eBay from a storage locker and it works perfect. Yeah, there's a lot of hit and misses with the TRV-900s. Either you find a really good one. My dog's getting a drink, I'm sorry if you can hear that. Yeah, you can find really good ones, or you can find really, really bad ones. Which also helped me a lot since I knew what tapes were used in with it. Okay. Do you have to go potty? Okay, I have to let my dog out really quick. Hold on. let's see. Even my mic on my works perfect. Yeah. Okay. So if you guys want to continue your conversations, I do have a Discord. I think it should be linked in the description if you want to go through there and join and share your cameras and stuff like that with everybody, or just ask questions. There's people who they can help you fix cameras and stuff like that. You can even trade and sell on there, stuff like that. You can share your videos, you can share photography, memes if you want to, or just have people to talk to if you're a little lonely. No, it's a good server. It's not plumb full of a lot of people. Actually, I think I just recently hit like 100 people in the server. Not everybody is active all the time on there, so it doesn't feel crowded. So you'll get questions and answers pretty easily through there. And then obviously, if you want to, you can check out the stuff that I have on my eBay store. I actually just sold my Panasonic DVX100, but there's a few other cameras and accessories on there that is linked in the description as well. And then, if you feel like supporting the channel in any other way, you can as well. I do have a channel membership if anybody feels like joining that. I don't really do a lot with it besides give like early access to my videos, my reviews and stuff that I post. I do want to try and do maybe a weekly or a monthly live hangout video or something. Not exactly sure on that. It's hard to find content that is easy for me to make, that's extra for people, and also still have time to do stuff in my personal life. So I don't know, I'm brainstorming. It's hard to do YouTube and kind of start a little small business on the side along with having a full-time job. So yeah, there's all that information. So thanks for hanging out with me. I know you guys are probably at work, or maybe on your lunch break, wherever. But I will probably, let's give it till 50 minutes and then I will get on out of here. So if you have any other questions, ask me real quick. I'm going to have to go, man. Your channel is simply amazing. I would like to know if it is worth buying the DCR-PD170 as the first camera in my life. I really like the vibes that these things bring. Yes, I would buy a TRV-17. The thing that's great about it is it's easily compatible with the Immersion RC power play because it uses a 3.5mm AV jack. You can use the cable that comes with those IRC power plays. They make a cable that plugs into the power play, and then the other part goes into your AV port on your camcorder and makes it super easy. So yes, I would get a TRV-17 as your first camera because you will definitely enjoy it. For my review of the Immersion power play, I did use my TRV-17 for some of the test footage. I also used my Sony PC100. So if you go and watch the test footage portion of that review, you'll see what the footage looks like. So other than that, I'm gonna let you guys go, get on with your work day if you are at work or whatever everybody's doing. I gotta clean up my cardboard mess and all that. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it, and keep an eye out for the Alliance Box Pro Pocket review. That's a really weird name. I think it'll be a good video recorder, but not one for going tapeless. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you in the next live unboxing.